Hi, I'm Liz.
And I'm Julie. And as we kick off 2025, we wanted to give you a brief snapshot of where the real estate market ended 2024. So keep in mind that these stats we're going to give you apply specifically to Ada County.
Right. So let's talk about median home prices. The actual median home price ended up at 539,000, which just over, which is up 3.4% year over year. However, it's important to understand that in 2023 we had a 4.6% decline in median home sales price, and so we actually ended up that year sort of flat.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
between the 2 years,
Yeah.
it's kind of a wash.
It's kind of a wash. And the actual number of home sales were up this year. So the number of units that were sold are up 12%, which bears a good fortune for our market, I think.
Yes, I think it's great to see that the actual number of sales is increasing.
Right.
So let's dive into inventory because this is a little bit of a bright spot because we have a little bit of an increase. So overall, at the end of 2024, we saw an increase of inventory at 12%.
Right.
So let's parse that out a little bit.
Yeah.
So we have existing homes that are on the market. We had an increase of 9% of existing home sales, or excuse me, of existing homes for sale. But when we look at new construction, we have an increase of 17%, which is a big increase, and we need a whole lot more. But the interesting thing to note about this is that a lot of the builders are not putting all of their inventory that's available on the multiple listing service. So we're seeing a 17% increase, but they actually have a lot more inventory available than what we're seeing on MLS.
Right.
So, but we know from building permits that have been filed that there's more than what we're seeing in MLS.
Yes, there's a hint of something afoot here. We're trying to figure out. This is all new because partially it's due to national builders that have moved into the market. And so our stats are getting a little wonky and we're trying to keep track of that.
Yeah. But all in all, positive. Inventory is up. Keep it going.
Yeah. So let's talk about what's sort of putting some downward pressure on the market. Some obvious reasons are higher interest rates. They bounce back up. They're just sitting in the high sixes right now as of this recording.
Almost 7.
Yeah.
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 6.9.
And affordability is limiting inventory because we've got all those people who have low interest rates. So the story hasn't changed much there. However, the national economists are saying that life pressure is coming and it's forcing people to make some changes in spite of the interest rates. So things like growing households, job changes, life events, they're going to prompt a little bit more activity, we think, in 2025.
So we know the demand is there and it's there
It's been pent up.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So if we can get inventory to increase to be a little bit higher than the demand.
Yeah. Get
Will,
some action in the market.
Yeah.
But it's also a time for buyers and sellers to be strategic when you're thinking about doing that. So we need to talk about that individually, depending on when you want to put your house on the market, what's going on. And the market is flexible and changing. So,
right. So strategy is important. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little snippet of real estate market stats. Keep in mind, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We have access to a proprietary data set of 20 years worth of market statistics.
yes. Thank you, Chair.
Chair. We appreciate all you've
And
done.
he sends it to us every month. God bless him.
Yeah. So anyway, we love to chat about the market. If you want to dive deeper into these numbers or other numbers that we have access to, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We'd love to chat with you. Give us a call, text, email, anytime.